Hello everybody, welcome back. Another AI video. In this one, we're in aivideo.com. What a great name. Guys, this could be one of the best, if not the best, AI video production tools, AI video apps for those of you that like to create longer videos, especially if you're a shorts maker on TikTok or YouTube. This app has it all, guys. It's absolutely amazing. You can literally take a simple word prompt or a simple description and turn it into a professional quality video in minutes. And you can change everything. You can edit it with text and text alone. So we're talking scripts, visuals, voiceovers, effects, all of that. Just type in what you want. You're going to get it. And for those of you that run multiple channels in different niches, I know a lot of you guys and gals out there are creating lots of this content. This app can go ham. I'm going to show you all of this stuff in just a few short seconds. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. So the first step, head over to aivideo.com. Links in the description below. And also, guys, all the videos you saw running behind me and you're going to see behind me, they were all created with aivideo.com. Yes, it's that good, guys. It's pretty wild. Also, if you have a suggestion, an idea, or anything like that, leave a comment. Let me know, guys. I speak to their team all the time, and I'll pass it along. So there we go, guys. To sign up and get going, all you need to do, click in the top right, click on sign in, and it's going to ask you to sign up with your Google account, or you can sign up with an email address. Click on continue, and off you go. Once you're signed in, well, that's where we start cooking. Let's get into that now. All right, once you're signed in, you should see a screen that looks like this. You'll note here that I've done a whole bunch of videos already, so I've got a whole bunch of things I can show you, and I'm going to show you a few of them. They are absolutely wild, and they're in so many different styles. They're really, really good. One of the things I should mention actually right here is they don't get all nanny-like and censor you. So I did videos about some darker stuff. If you're one of those true crime types and you want to do like Jack the Ripper or any of those types of things, you can do all that here. You can also do cute, fluffy French bulldogs, which I like to do as well. So it's all here, guys. Lots to choose from. So to get started, let's go ahead and create one from scratch. I'm going to click on the plus sign here, and then boom, it's going to open up. You're going to see here we get 3 templates. That said, we can make a custom version ourselves. So if you want to try one of these 3 types, you can quickly see here, pardon me, explain a concept. This heat shielding one, explain a concept, is excellent. So is digital marketing. I'm not a product marketer, but if I had a Shopify store and I did e-commerce, I would use product marketing. So let's go ahead and create a custom one, but do keep in mind that they have these pre-built templates and they have their own styles and they're really, really good. So here we go. Create custom, click on that plus, then I'm going to click on next. And now watch this. It's going to load up and you're going to see here, this is the back end. We can do a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's go through it line by line. I'm going to show this to you. Here we go. All right, here we go. So let's get cooking here. So the first thing you're going to see at the top left, script or topic, and they are quite different and they are both fantastic. Let me give you some examples here. If you have your own script, or maybe you've used a tool like ChatGPT to write a script, just copy and paste it in or just type it out. And you'll see here, I've got an example. Did you know that Jack the Ripper might not have been just one person? Okay, fair enough. I've got this Jack the Ripper script. And, you know, true crime is a huge, huge vertical on YouTube right now. So, yeah, let's go with the true crime style. So there you go. Now, I will note here that if I type that script in or paste it in, when I do my video, the video and the audio is going to be verbatim. Every single word in there is going to be said. This was not an idea. This is a verbatim script, and it will go ahead and render that script. That is the first option. The second option is topic. Watch this. I can go concept, I don't know, Jack the Ripper. And then I can go 5, let's go 5 things the public doesn't know about Jack the Ripper. Something like that. Okay, whatever. There we go. We got some cool, scary stuff in here. 5 things the public generally doesn't know. I mean, maybe a few people do. All right. I could do that. I could click on that. It will write a script for me, just like that. It will go ahead and create, if I create a 2.5-minute video, it will write a 2.5-minute script for me from just those 2 lines, literally. The last thing I will quickly gloss over here, it's also fantastic. If you're in a rush or you're not sure what you want to write about, watch this. You just click this little drop-down button here, and then you'll see, what if? Did you know? Have you ever wondered? This is what happens when. And one of them is 5 things you didn't know about. So I could select that one. And then I could go about, I don't know, we could go about French bulldogs. Literally, 2 words. It's going to write a 2.5-minute script if I want it to. You'll see there's a 150-second option if I want to move that up there. From 2 words, we can get a 2.5-minute video. That said, I want to show you the editor's note section. This is where the magic happens. This is basically, if you're a painter, this is your canvas. If you're a director, this is your director's chair. It's where you make things happen. Let me show you that next. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is the editor's note. This could really be called the director's chair. This is where you can go ahead and change things like the pacing, some of the styling, how long the images and videos are on the screen for, etc. Literally, this is where you can, this is your canvas, use it as you see fit. Now, I've got some examples that I want to show you, but again, the things that I'm going to show you, you can go into way deeper detail than I'm going to go with. I'm just going to give you just a quick couple examples of what you can do. So here's the first one. Start with a high-quality video using an establishing shot with deep focus using a slow-motion camera. Yes, you can get to this level of detail with aivideo.com. It's pretty wild. Not going to lie, guys. You can go really, it's like ChatGPT where you can just type in the exact prompt you want and it'll give you a hell of a good response. So there we go. And then use a muffled scream sound effect at the beginning of the video. So let's start it off with that scream effect there, but I don't want it to be too loud. And then what else do I got here? Follow this with a high-quality video as text, displaying a key historical date or location of a murder. So, I want to see, like, was it in Whitechapel or was it at, wherever these things happen, or maybe give me a date, something like that. And then I want to synchronize that with a muffled scream for the transition. And yes, you can get that granular. And then for the rest of the video, I want it to alternate close-up shots with rack focus and dolly movement. And then I want that to be, contrasted with extreme wide shots using top-down shots. So basically, I'm having some fun here, but I'm just basically showing you the level of detail that you can put into the editor's note here. Also, I want each visual is no longer than 4 seconds, so I want this to be pretty snappy. I want it to be fast-paced. And then I want to make sure that every AI-generated visual strictly follows the described art style. Now, you probably guessed, yes, we're going to go down and check the art style out here. But before I do that, look at this here. These are rough approximations. But if you want a 60-second video, and that's about the length of a YouTube short, so it's usually like 55 seconds or something like that. You can go 60 seconds. If you want a long video, like a 2.5 minute, or maybe even a little bit over that, you can go up to 150 seconds. For this one, we're going to go with 60 seconds, but I do want you to know that that is available. Now, for art style, you're going to see there are some pre-generated styles, and then there's our own styles. I'm going to show you both. Let's get into that. All right, let's keep rolling here. So now we're looking at art styles. Now, quickly here, you're going to see there's a whole bunch of pre-built art styles. If you want AI generated, that's clicked by default. But if you want Wikipedia, diagrams, stock videos, stickers, word art, GIFs, those types of things, real popular in all the shorts particularly, go ahead and select them. Also, there are pre-built styles here that you can see by visuals. So if you wanted a cartoon style or a realistic style, for example, go ahead and select one of them. Pixel art is awesome. So if I click on that here, watch this. It's going to go ahead and basically fill this in saying use pixel art, sharp edges, and clearly defined squares. You are not locked into this style. You can make adjustments and fix it or change it as you see fit, but it is a great way to start, and it's real quickly, especially if you've got a lot of content you want to create and you want to keep it standardized. This is the way to go. That said, you can also describe your own, and if you haven't guessed yet, that's where I'm going to go. So I'm going to paste in the style I want. So for this Jack the Ripper style, I want for AI images, use romanticism. I want the romantic, old school gothy art style, and I want a dark and somber color palette, muted tones, and delicate brush strokes. Okay, we're cooking. For text as video, use text made out of blood spatter. Okay, this is Jack the Ripper. It's got to be pretty realistic. I want to set it against a backdrop of aged 3D rendered topographic map textures using a wide shot. Now, this is just an example here, but you can see how detailed and how specific you can be in this. It's absolutely wild. I've never seen anything like it. But there you go. And then here we go. Apply subtle shadows and gradients to emphasize the text depth. So this is just an example here. This is how detailed you can get with your AI-generated style here. But watch this. We can now go ahead and go down a bit. Click this on your high-quality AI video model. So I'm going to click this on here, and it says elevate your content with state-of-the-art generative video segments. And they got some examples here. These are pretty darn good, not going to lie. So you can, of course, go with AI images, and they can sort of slide by. But if you want AI video, and it's real good, click that button, and you're going to be added in. Now, let's keep going a little bit. Orientation, this one's obvious here, guys. You want the widescreen, the standard YouTube type videos, widescreen, or do you want the portrait style, which is for the YouTube shorts, so like the 60-second or less type videos generally. So in this case, we're going to go with portrait. Do we want captions? Sure, let's put captions on. This is optional, but I'm going to put them on. And when you do that here, you'll see a whole bunch of different styles. I'm going to keep it at minimal, but again, you can select a whole bunch here. And then let's go a little further. Voiceover, there are a bunch of different voices here. So I'm going to go ahead and select Daniel because he's a male, British, he's posh, and he's got the best voice, in my opinion. It sounds a lot like a presenter, like on TV, but like a university presenter. So I like it. It works for me.
The name Jack the Ripper actually came from a letter sent to the police.
And then, hey, we want to add some music in the background. Sure, let's go with an ambient, ethereal soundtrack. No, yeah, okay, that works. Maybe ambient, ethereal soundtrack, dark sounding, something like that maybe. And then describe your audience as optional. I mean, if it's true crime, it's white wine moms. I mean, I don't know who watches true crime. Just kidding, guys. And then the last but not least, guys, you can save it as a template. So if you want to create a lot of content in the same style, for example, you're doing Jack the Ripper today, but then tomorrow you're doing another true crime and another true crime, save it as a template. You can name it if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and call this one JR because we're buddies. And then literally, guys, I'm going to click generate. And when this is done, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you something really, really cool. Then I'll show you how to edit it and we'll wrap it up. All right, welcome back. So we've gone ahead and run the video and it's generated a video for us. And I watched it and it's about 95% awesome, 5% a little bit of work to do. So we're going to do some edits to it. But let me show you what I got and let me show you just how good this is from literally one click. This is amazing. This is the first crack at it. I'll expand it out here. Watch this.
Did you know that Jack the Ripper might not have been just one?
Okay, so you'll see that it already at the beginning here, it's got the blood spatter correct. It does not have the right date, so we're going to fix that, and you can go ahead and edit it for free, so you don't have to pay for edits, at least at this time, so it goes ahead and does that. But there you go. We've got the blood spatter style that I specifically asked for. Let's keep going.
Listen, while most people know him for murders in 1888, there's a growing theory that Jack could have been a group of people or even a woman.
So that's another thing I should mention. You'll see here that it's sticking strictly to the text I put in. That is word for word what we put in. So this is awesome. Also, it has an incredible voice. This is the Daniel one. This is my favorite one, guys. This sounds like a professor speaking. It's as good as it gets. Let's keep going a little further.
The 5 canonical victims are fakes.
That's good.
But there could have been more. Some experts link Jack to up to 11 murders.
Okay, look at that there. So up to 11 murders. That, I believe, is in keeping with some people's theory. So I've gone ahead and, I could just go ahead and scroll through this. I mean, it is fantastic. It's a little bit longer than I had expected. And the reason why is because, I put in 60 seconds, but my text and my script was about 90 seconds. So again, I can go ahead and edit that. But look at that here. Let's just watch a few more seconds. Then I'm going to show you the final step to edit and export.
Historians believe it was a hoax written by a journalist to stir up public interest. Another intriguing detail.
So you can clearly see here, guys, this is absolutely top drawer, top-notch stuff. Look at that. It's a bunch of surgery items. This is crazy. And then it talks about how he could have been a surgeon or maybe a butcher or something like that. There's lots of theories. And then it even talks about the last lady who was killed indoors, I believe. Again, I don't want to go down the dark, macabre route there, but you can see this is top-notch stuff. All right, so there we go. If we want this video, we just have to click this button right here, the download button, and presto, off it goes. We've downloaded it, and now if I open it, it's on my drive. There we go. Done. Now, if I want to make some changes to it, I can click on the edit button here, and then here we go. I can go ahead and just type in some changes that I want to make. If I remember correctly, the whole thing was pretty good. The only thing I didn't really like here was this 1988 blood spatter. It should be 1888, so I could say something like in the brutal manner okay, so change the second shot to have number 18888, whatever, something like that. And then I can leave the editor's note the same because I want the same art style, I want the same types of videos, and then I would just click on generate again, and it would go through the process and give me the changed video. Now, I will note here that editing is currently free, so if you don't get it right the first time and you need to make other changes, you can just click on generate again and you'll get it right. That may change in the future, but hey, as of now, so be it. So there you go. That is a quick overview of aivideo.com. In my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, AI video generator for these types of YouTube and TikTok shorts, these viral videos that you see so much of. This one, you got to give it a shot. Links in the description below. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.